Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Okay, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I forgot to do a thumbnail, and that is why I am late. And right now, I'm making sure I am putting on a shirt. Okay, but happy Wednesday to y'all. Okay, I have not been live since I can't remember when, child. It was one day last week, but I've been putting up content and stuff. So I hope everyone had a great win. Was I live on Monday? I wasn't live on Monday. I don't remember. Okay. But one, I hope y'all can hear me because again, I fell asleep that fast on my couch as I was just resting my eyes, child. I was resting my eyes and saying to myself, girl, you got about 10 minutes. It is 9 o'clock. You have 10 minutes. No, it was 8:30. And I gave myself 10 minutes to a little, you just rest my eyes, child. Just rest my brain from being at work all day and coming on here to talk to y'all or whatever. One, I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, that's one thing. But we are still here to have a quick little chat about stuff and whatnot. Okay, y'all know to do a couple things for me. Y'all know to 1, like the video. Okay, 2, subscribe. Okay, 3, share the video as well. And then y'all know to comment in the comment section. Okay, look at this content up. Look, try. I had to get into the whole the YouTube beef thing, the stuff, the shooting, the taking out of people that happened in Vegas. I had a conversation about that. Okay, we did the BET Awards, child. That's long. That's why I'm still tired now. I'm still recovering from being up for 18,000 hours doing the BET Awards. Okay, but again, y'all know it's content up. It's content up. It is content always up on the channel, so make sure to catch all of that stuff around it. Now, also, I did a car conversation this morning on the way to work that I forgot to upload. So there will be a car conversation up tomorrow on Thursday that will be talking about as if it's Wednesday. So just ignore that. Okay, just ignore the fact that the video gonna say it's Wednesday, y'all. I'm gonna be live tonight on. I forgot to upload it because it'll be up tomorrow and stuff. But we're gonna have a good time, y'all, because ain't nothing else to do besides have a good time. Okay, I got a shirt on. Okay, I got my glasses around here. I put some ice in my cup. Okay, hey, y'all, don't get tired. Don't get important at work to where you have to like really do stuff and you be having to fuss people out when they don't do stuff, which makes your day even longer and more stressful or whatever, and you gotta come home and do a whole live for your people. Don't be like me, okay? Don't get real rich when you ain't gotta work. Okay, and I ain't got real rich yet to where I ain't gotta work. So we here, okay? And I'm pretty sure once I put the cold as water in my bottle, the straw ain't gonna go down there. So I don't know why to do that. But again, we are just making things do what it do because ain't nothing else left to do. Watch this ice man. Ooh, it went. So look at God. God said, I'm not gonna make you struggle today, my child. Okay, wait. God said, hold up. It'll be unthought in a second. My point is, see, there we go. God works on hard things. God makes hard things go where they supposed to go. That's so inappropriate. Anyway, y'all, let me say hi to y'all. Okay, thank y'all for being right. Look, I ain't been live. It was Monday last week. It probably was Thursday. I can't remember. But again, I'm here right now, and that's what it is. And I'm like, whatever. So hello to y'all. Hi to the people. Hello to everybody. Whether you watching live or the replay. I'm gonna nap. Okay. Yeah, look, fool me. Okay, a complete fool because I was like, hold on, I was just woke. So why am I asleep? I was confused. I was, I sent a text, and then I was asleep. I'm like, no, and the child thumbnail not done or nothing. We gonna get into Ananda and stuff. Okay, we'll get to Ananda and stuff. Yeah, look, I was driving and talking. Okay, because I was like, because I said to myself yesterday, I was like, blackballing, canceling people, the hypocrisy of it all, you know what I'm saying, the bias of it all. Who can I think about? What can I say? And I'm like, ooh, Nelly, because said Michelle, Snoop Dogg, let's have a conversation. So again, that will be up tomorrow morning. It's sitting on ready. Okay, I meant to premiere it today at like 2. Got to work, and my troublesome employee threw me all off, and I had a couple meetings, and then I didn't get no Snickers, and then the ice machine wasn't working, so it was just it was too much. Okay, but again, it will be up to, and I can't even premiere it for members because of how I uploaded it. I can't premiere for one group, and it's stupid. Okay, it's done. Hi. Okay. Yeah, when I don't go live, it feels like forever, and I be forgetting the last time I was on live. But I have been uploading premiere. So again, if y'all don't see me live, more than likely recently, there's some kind of premiere up, okay, and stuff. This person, it's been, look, it's been some crazy times around here, okay. But I love my lipstick too. So if y'all look at the video I did, because I recorded this morning because I was busy. I recorded the YouTube video this morning before work. Okay, so if you watched that video, I put this lipstick on this morning at 9:30 in the morning or whatever. I then had lunch. What I had for lunch? Child, I can't remember what I had for lunch. Oh, I had patty milk. Patty milk for lunch. Lipstick stayed pretty and whatever. And we here right now. Okay, we here right now. That's what it is. Um, look, work. I've been trying my best to balance. I've been trying my best to not do YouTube because when I get home I'll be tired and stuff. But I feel like because it's not me. Being in management sucks. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, okay. But yeah, live and in color. Okay, live and in color. Like, comment, share, say, fuck your buddy. Okay, you're supposed to always be on my side. You ain't never on my side, y'all. Ooh, him and his buddy, Lord Jesus. Okay, because he know what be going on or whatever. And his buddy. Anyway, tell her leave me alone. My manager asked us today, right when we were going to break, and we could say, this, I don't look. I'm gonna go home. Okay, I'm gonna get out my face. Okay, I feel like I am the best supervisor because I'm like everyone know their job or should know their job. So I'm not, I'm very like this is all I need is this. Do this right here, and you won't even hear from me. You won't see me. Don't call me. Send me a text. Okay. If you're gonna be late, I don't care. Okay. If you want time off, request it. If you have the hours approved, is your work done? Yes. Cool. Get out my face. Okay. I'm that way because I know how difficult I am as an employee, and my boss be like, "Girl, I don't care," because I get my work done. So yeah, I don't need no one staying late. Child, is the live knocking y'all off? Child, what is going on? Because I got the live up on my phone so I can see the stuff, and it keep knocking me off. Now I don't know why, but YouTube be stupid and be funny acting. Anyway, but y'all, let's get to the people, okay? Because in my brain, I feel like a whole bunch of rigmarole happened or whatever, and people be acting people. And because I have not been live in a minute, it is a lot that I have not talked about, okay? That's what I'm gonna probably do a better thumbnail after this live because I swear to God. I swear to God, I woke up off my couch at 9:10, and my live was set for 9:15, okay? And I did this in about 6 minutes. And I had the hardest time finding a picture of Ananda Lewis, okay? That's why it's later than late, okay? Anyway, let's get into a few. Where did it go? Okay, boom. We're going to start off right here. Now, I was on, I think it was on IG or Twitter, one of the two. Can't remember. And I saw like rest in peace. And I saw Ananda. I said, "Oh Lord, Ananda died." Now she told us was it in 2020, 2021? In 2020, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. At that point, it was stage 3. Okay, it then progressed to stage 4. Y'all, when we FUC in the K, seeing it's cancer. Okay. But she was only 52 years old, y'all. Okay, she's on 52. That is young. And if you remember, if you are my age, Ananda Lewis was that girl in the 90s. Okay, beautiful spirit, beautiful soul, so nice. Never heard a mean or bad thing about her in all these years. So when she came in 2020 and said that she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer, it was horrible because she also had mentioned that when she found out that she had stage 3, that she made the decision to try to holistically heal her body. Okay, as she said, I tried to keep my tumor and tried to work it out my body a different way. She wished she can go back because when she found out at stage 3, she did not do what the doctors recommended to try to help beat the cancer. It then progressed to stage 4, And her sister announced today that she passed away, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know, again, 52 is extremely young. Um, you know, mammograms and checks of the full grown body are so important. Look, whether it's breast checks, uterus checks, prostate checks, dick checks, vagina, whatever, get it all checked, okay? Because you never know. You never know. And the quicker and the quicker and the sooner that we, find out stuff, the sooner we can get some kind of help. You know what I'm saying? I feel so bad for her because again, she said it again 5 years ago, how she wished she would not have chose to not do the most she could have done medically because it didn't help. I feel like, I know there are certain ailments that you can heal holistically or heal without modern medicine. We know that there are other remedies to heal other things and stuff. I am not a subscriber of, if you have cancer, to not try and do what the doctors say to do. You know what I'm saying? I think cancer is one of the worst ailments anyone can get because there is no cure. You know what I'm saying? There's only treatment to hopefully, put it in remission. You know what I'm saying? To have you be cancer free, or you can get it, you can get it cut out. You know what I'm saying? So, she has a son. You know what I'm saying? Who now doesn't have a mom. So it's sad, y'all. So I was like, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? So may she rest in peace. Condolences to her family. Her son is her son. But yeah, I was like, girl, we loved Ananda. And even though she wasn't in the forefront of anything, anything recently, we still loved her because of who she was and stuff. So yeah, make sure rest in peace, Shy. I said, child, we got to stop. Whew. Girl, I was saying, okay. It was saying to that. Well, hold on, I gotta find this one. The Sly Man. Hold on, it's in here somewhere. I saved it. I just don't know where it's at. I gotta keep scrolling. Jesus, see, I didn't put nothing in order. Okay, boom. Okay, now this happened 2 days. Again, I have not been live, y'all. If it's today's, what's today, Wednesday, y'all probably ain't heard from me since Thursday. Okay, I have not done a gossip gossip hot topic chat since Thursday. So we're gonna get into all of it. Okay, rest in peace as well to funk music pioneer Sly Stone. Okay, passed away. He was 82 years old. I said, and the crazy part was he passed away, and the same day he died, BET included him in the memorandum thing on the BET Awards. That was on Monday. So I was like, BT was Johnny on the spot, okay? But rest in peace, he was 82 years old. As they put out, it was with profound sadness that they announced the passing of their beloved dad, Sly Stone, of Sly and the Family Stone. It was just sad, okay? So he suffered from a prolonged battle with COPD and other underlying health issues. He passed away peacefully, surrounded by 3 children, close friends, and extended family. Okay, so may that family as well. Condolences. Okay, 82 years old or young, however you want to look. 82. Look, 82. That's a Look, I feel like I won't. Because I'm like, I don't know why this is being done on my phone. But let me cut the volume down. Because I don't know, maybe because that phone is being stupid. My phone's doing racist. It's not playing what I want it to play. It's aggravating me. Let's see if on this phone it as well. But rest in peace to Sly. Okay, again, but 82 was a good year. Okay, I was born in 82 for one. That's a ripe old age. He's been through a whole lot. I feel like when you hit at least 70, I think 70 is the first stage of being young old. You know what I'm saying? Like in your 60s, you're not even really old in your 60s. Once you hit 70, that is the beginning stages of getting old. Once you hit 70. Now, once you hit 80, it's whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? 82 years is a long life to live, a good life. I know some for, I want so to live forever. You say that until you 89, 90, 95, 102, and you can't eat your chitlins. I don't eat chitlins, but some of us might want to. I don't know. You can't eat what you want to eat. You can't drink. You just, it's a set. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to make it to at least 70. Okay. Then you hit the 80s, and that 80, do whatever you want to do. Okay. But, rest in peace to him as well. Okay. Because that's sad. Now, what's going on with Deion? Okay. They say Deion out here suffering from some mystery. I said mystery illness. Because he was not at the Colorado Buffaloes practice. They say he's been out due to an unspecified health issue. Now, I feel like Deion said something back though. Deion said, "Don't be killing me off. I'm okay, bitch. Don't do that. Don't do me." I thought I saved it. Let me see if I can scroll and find it. Or am I tripping? Nope. Coach Prime. Okay, Coach Prime said, "Wow, I am truly blessed for the abundance of well wishes, for all the thoughts and all of the prayers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can assure you all that everything is okay and will continue to be so. God got me like got me like no other. I have so much more to work to do. Glorify God. So please believe God got me. Now that's good. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he also said, I am excited to get back to Colorado, to be at home with my staff, team, and all associated to our program. When we arrive back to Boulder, you will be updated on what's happening. Okay, what would you? Now he lost that toe. He had lost that one toe because of things that was because he lost a toe or was it a couple toes? Okay. Either way I go, he said he's okay. Now maybe it's something simple to where he just couldn't get there. Okay, he couldn't get there. He had to sit down for a little minute. Okay, but he say he okay. God got me. Leave me alone, bitch. Don't kill me off just yet. But at the end of the day, we gonna say rest in peace. Not girl, not child. Not rest in peace. We gonna say get better. Okay, feel better. Coach Prime. Okay, Deion Sanders must be the money. Okay, I'm like, girl. Oh yeah, he lost 2 toes. So maybe he had to learn to walk again because maybe he lost a third one. I don't know, but again, he said he gonna get back to Boulder, Colorado with the white people. God got me and leave me be, bitch. I said, I don't look, let it be known, okay? Because I was like, what the hell happened? What happened, man? Don't do that no more. Aura of the Kelly. Okay, look, y'all. When I look today, I am going to be popping into different conversations, okay? Because I did not do my due diligence to put anything in any kind of order, okay? So it's going to be real sporadic, like. So just sit back and enjoy, okay? But we're not going to be here longer than an hour and a half. Why? Because I am tired, okay? And I don't mean to do it, but I love y'all, okay? I said, I could not believe I said rest in peace to that man. I'm like, I don't want him dead, Jesus, not today, not ever. But for Aura of the Kelly, okay? Look, Aura of the Kelly is around there in prison. He been in there for a while. He keep trying to get loose. Okay, he keep trying to get out, and I'm like, sir, stop it. Aura of the Kelly deserved to be in prison simply for the fact that he was on that tape back in the early 2000s. Yeah, some YouTube there's something going on YouTube because on my phone that live keep ending. Him, is my thing being done for you or no? Is that just me? I think sometimes if you on the phone, it be done. And I don't feel like going to get my iPad. And I don't want to put up on my computer either because then the sound will be done. I just want to be sure that it ain't no glitch to where everybody can't see me. Okay. And I'm right talking to myself. I don't know why it is doing that. It's so stupid. I don't know why, at all. So that if look, if YouTube knock you out, come on back in. I'm still here. Okay. And I'm like, why I keep doing it? It's just weird. Jesus fix it. But yeah, so we still around here. And if it knock you out, just come on back in. And that's it. Okay. I got my assistant around here. Y'all know him. Him is the CEO of the sports department. Okay. And he be helping too when he can because that's what he does. And he's paid handsomely from me. Okay, thank you. I'm like, I think it's something with the phones and stuff. Okay, I should cut myself on the TV back there, but I don't feel like it. But yeah, if it knock you out, I'm here. Okay. Anyway, not y'all. Y'all be fucking with me. Not a 3 hours. I can't do three. I can't do three. I can probably do two, and then they can have. Okay. He keep trying to get loose. He trying to bust out. Okay, and I'm like, for what? It's weird. Child, God works thinking. Not killed you off. But yeah, Aura of the Kelly said, Judge, they want to kill me. Judge, let me out. Okay, they won't leave. First of all, who I don't understand who he think want to kill him. For one, I don't think he did enough to be killed. For two, and it's weird that is he lying?
Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar.
He probably lying. But he like, I'm
fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Ain't nobody trying to kill you. So Aura of the Capital legal team is demanding he gets immediately released from federal custody. Okay, my life is in danger. Well, then maybe you should have stopped with people to get locked up in prison. Okay, maybe you should have went and sat your ass down when you was free. Okay, it says in the new emergency motion, the singer's lawyers say they have explicit evidence. Okay, that officials at the North Carolina prison tried to orchestrate his murder by soliciting a terminally ill inmate to kill him in exchange for freedom. And I was like, but why? I just feel like why they want you dead now? Okay, it says the inmate is Michael Glenn Stein, allegedly told Kelly, hey, Aura of the Kelly, Robert. That's funny. Robert, look, they told me to kill you. What? Again, Michael Glenn Stein told Robert Kelly that officials approached him because Aura of the and his attorneys were planning to expose damaging information, including alleged violations of attorney-client privilege through intercepted personal correspondence. Stein claimed that Stein is the terminally ill patient prisoner around here who said in his dying voice, Robert, they want me to kill you. And I'm like, but if he dying, ain't he weak? If Aura of the Kelly can't fight off a dying man, what are we supposed to believe? Okay, again, but the prisoner said they gonna kill you. They want me to do it before I die. They want me to kill you, Robert. Okay, kill you dead. He said officials assured him that even if he was charged, the evidence would be mishandled and there would be no conviction. Sir, first of all, if you're already in prison, you dying in prison, I'm confused. Stein, who was he's a white man. He's with the Aryan people. Okay, was placed in R. Kelly's unit in March and said he initially planned to carry out the kill him, okay, but later changed his heart. So what? So Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay, I like the name Robert because I don't ever say Robert. I always say Aura. Okay, Robert Kelly want us to believe that an Aryan Nation white man who was terminally ill confided in him and snitched on the system of people and said they want me to kill you. I was gonna do it, but I changed my mind. I had a change of heart. Okay, I am sorry. I won't kill you now. Okay, Aura Robert Kelly's legal team also claimed a second Aryan person, okay, was later directed to take out Aura of the Kelly, the Robert man, and take out the dying friend of you. I'm like, why are they hiring all these white what? The threat to Aura of the Kelly's life continues each day that no action is taken. No, move his prison. He should not be free. If you think that other inmates are trying to kill you, or the prison system itself, the warden, the floor maid people, the correctional officer people, just move him to a different prison. He should not be released. Robert Kelly is trying to work out. Okay, he has a 30-year federal sentence plus 20 more years on a whole separate case. Okay, I don't get it. Now his team was talking. Hold on.
Filed a motion seeking the immediate release of R. Kelly based on the solicitation of his murder by high-ranking Bureau of Prisons officers and officials. These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufactured his convictions.
Now I have a question. Okay, if the prison people who run the prison wants to kill Robert Kelly, Sylvester, Aura of the, why would they want to hire a dying white man who snitches? And then why would they then get another white man for what? Why wouldn't they get a killer who kill people for a regular?
Be exposed. We recognize the stunning quality of these allegations.
Why y'all outside? Y'all ain't got no office?
But in the end,
not the bike riders. Child, who the bike riders?
These are not allegations made by R. Kelly. These are not allegations made by my office. These are allegations made by men who were solicited by government prosecutors and Bureau of Prisons officials to first violate the constitutional rights of Mr. Kelly and secure his unjust convictions.
Nigga, we see the tapes. Aura of the Kelly did that shit.
And second, to kill him. Filed a motion seeking the immediate release.
They also said they're going to ask Code 45 for his help. First of all, if Aura of the Kelly, the Robert man, is in the prison, and it's a dirty, nasty prison, aren't there other prisoners who would say how dirty and bad it is? So why would they only kill Robert Kelly? Why would they kill everybody? If it's a dirty, nasty prison, ain't the Aryan people gonna be? Ain't the dirty for them too? It's a child. He want to break out of prison freely. Okay, he wants to break out. Don't let it happen. Look, Aura Robert Sylvester Kelly should not get out of prison because he had full chances to not be fucking with younger people the first time he got off. Okay, he kept doing it. And I feel like when other inmates tell you, hey man, the feds, okay, the government, the prosecution want me to kill you, Robert. I was gonna do it. But I like you. I like the songs. Okay. You sang for me at night. Okay. When I'm sick, you rub my head for me. We share lotions. I don't believe it. I don't. Now if Robert Kelly pops up dead, oops. I should have thought that it was true, but I don't believe it. Okay. Let him stay in prison. We don't want him out here. I don't like it. Okay. Um This is a bit of stupidness. A Florida man at a strip club called 911 because he was pissed a stripper would not let him fuck. And I was like, wait, what? You can't call 911 for crimes that you're committing. Okay. 21-year-old Sultan Al Nofay was in Clearwater at Oz Gentleman's Club when he paid $300 expecting to get some vagina. Okay, he thought $300 to get me some head, some orgasm, a happy ending, and they said, "Sir, you got to dance." So he called 911. Okay, now he was drunk or whatever, but said, "Hey, I paid for pussy and I didn't get it." Mama, I just said vagina. I'm like, good child. Hey, y'all say hi to mama. Of course, you're popping when I'm out here talking about vagina. Well, not mine, deep right here. But hi, mom. How you doing? Pop it in real quick at the right time. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, Florida people, you can't try to pay for vagina at a strip club. And if you by chance pay for vagina at a strip club and you don't get it, you can't call the police about it. You suck it up. Okay, money is gone. The police is not going to come to the prison, to the strip club and force the girl to have sex with you. You can't. So I just need folk to stop being dumb. Okay, and some people is dumb. It's dumbness. Look, we know they still looking for the last two escaped jail people from that New Orleans. They've been gone it's been a minute. It's been a month. And Antoine Massey and Derrick Groves are still the last two at large. You know what that probably mean? That probably mean they were the ones who were planning to be free. Because how they free for this long? They had a plot to plan. Anyway, a month later, in Derrick Groves' girlfriend has been arrested. I don't know why people want. Why do you want to go to jail to help someone else get out of jail who's supposed to be in jail? And what kind of man are you for you to be out here free and getting everyone else around you locked up? Okay, because a lot of people was arrested for helping each other. Okay, his girlfriend was arrested. They say she helped him escape. I bet she did, okay? They also say back in 2023, she attempted to smuggle a knife, tobacco, and marijuana in jail using a Cheeto bag. Child, she wanted to be in prison. She wanted to be locked up. Got her locked up. Y'all, I really want them to find the last two people because murderers should not be out on the streets, okay? And if you know someone who broke out of jail, please do not help them because it will land you in jail. That's just dumb. It does not make any sense. Okay. I don't know why people don't pay attention to that stuff. Okay. Congrats to Tyler Perry, to Taraji B. Henson, to Sherry Shepherd, and to Tiana Taylor. The movie Straw is #1 on Netflix. I think at this point it had maybe like 25 million views. If I'm not mistaken, I did watch it. I did review it. I liked the movie. I'm happy it's that movie. You know what I noticed? So some people were complaining and said, "Oh my God, Tyler Perry always writing about black women struggling, blah 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 blah." Why? And I feel like, do anybody ever ask the horror movie producers and directors who only do horror films? Do we ask them to do something else? Okay. Does anyone say, "Hey, Wes Craven, Stop doing horror. Do we ever ask people who their thing is this thing? Their genre is just that. I have never seen someone ask a horror movie writer, director, who that's all they do. Hey, write something about a happy family who don't die. Don't keep writing about ghosts and goblins. No, y'all don't do that. So Tyler Perry has his style of writing. You either like it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? I liked Straw. I did. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but trying to force Tyler Perry to change his writing style, it just ain't gonna happen. You know, if you just don't watch his movies, just don't watch this shit. Okay, but anywhere go is that number one. You know what I'm saying? And the movie is not just about struggle. It's about it's there are everybody in life ain't got it out here. Let them get a movie too. Okay, but congrats to Tyler Perry, whatever. It was a good movie. I'm gonna do our not our what's that man name? Diddy in a second. A couple of things I had missed from the award ceremony. One, y'all favorite couple was around there. Papoose and his girlfriend Clarissa was there as well, because she was nominated for, I think, the athlete award or whatever. Now she lost to Angel Reese, and there was a little bit of backlash because she was saying, I thought the person with the most accolades would win, and that wasn't her. But girl, who cares? I like Papoose and Clarissa. I think they're a cute couple. Okay. You know, I ain't gonna hate, you know what I'm saying, but they was not. I didn't see them on the red carpet. But I think a lot of stars kind of avoided that too. Her dress is pretty. She had a good stylist. Okay, his suit looked nice or whatever. But he posted him in his booth walking through, looking good. He got a fresh haircut. I don't think I've ever seen Pat with a fresh haircut. But whatever. Okay, a nice little suit, some Dior. Okay. Kudos to them and whatnot. Because she had posted them and then he had posted. They both posted each other. Okay, together. That was cute. B2K was right. Child, fears are so high. You should not go to these award ceremonies high. Okay, you're gonna look crazy. He looked high as a kite. Okay, he had the best weed. Okay, is he flying? Okay, is he breathing? Check his pupils. Okay, but B2K was there, but fear was so high. I know a high man when I see one. Okay, so that was cute. I forgot to mention Glorilla won her first BET award. And she won for Best Gospel Inspirational Award for her song Rain Down on Me, featuring Kirk Franklin and Kira Sheard. When I saw her win, I was like, okay. I guess so. I mean, I don't think she should have won. I feel like compare and contrast. Beyonce did a whole cowboy country album. You know what I'm saying? And she was in the realm of, because she put out a body of work that was in that genre. I feel like Glorilla having a rap album with one gospel song on it, I don't think her winning that award made sense. I love Glorilla. I do. Dietrich Haddon, who is a preacher, okay, he said, y'all playing too damn much. Y'all playing with Jesus, and I don't like it.
Gospel music industry needs an overhaul, period. After last night's show, it's an indicator that we just need a complete reset. Like what are we doing? Are we allowing this to happen over and over again and wonder why the gospel music industry is dying? Come on, man. In order to have something different, you have to do something different. So we need people in the room that know gospel music, that's in the trenches of gospel music, that's advocating for the genre as a whole and not one particular person. It's already a small genre. So it's hard for us to watch the Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Award being given to somebody that's not in our space.
And I agree. Had Glorilla did a full gospel album where it was a gospel album and her way of doing it, that would have been fine with me. But she did a rap album and one song that was a rap that was a gospel song won. And I was like, how did that happen?
Right? No disrespect to the artist, but that's not the space she's in. And so it makes it discouraging, disappointing, and it takes the wind out of all of it. And the gospel music, we wonder why gospel music is dying.
And to piggyback off of that, I feel like the same way we would be pissed if Britney Spears won for Best R&B because she put out one song. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in every genre, we hate it when an artist puts out one song and then wins something in our genre. I think that's his point. It's not against her doing the song, but it was the child. You let the rapper with a gospel song win Best Girl.
It's because we're doing things like that. Well, on top of that is we're tired. Nobody will say this, but I will. Of seeing the same people being celebrated year after year. Like there is nobody else in gospel music.
Meaning stop calling Yolanda Adams all the time. Okay? Stop calling the same gospel artist who's famous when there are more gospel artists who is in that genre of music. Now, I don't know them all, child. Okay? At all.
Like no one else is working. You cannot just give it to one person as if they're the ones that's keeping it going. No. We're done with that. Last night was a great win for the ratings for BET. I give certain people awards for ratings, but it was not a win for the gospel music industry.
I mean, Kurt Franklin tore the house down, okay? Kurt did amazingly well in his performance for his Ultimate Icon Award. But in the gospel realm of things, that was all that it was. You know, and again, no shade to Glorilla, but I agree that it was weird that she won the award.
We got to do better. So I propose let's start something where we can come together and have someone advocating for the genre that have no other motive and agenda in the room but to elevate the gospel music genre as a whole. That's what I feel.
And I fully agree with that. Okay, I fully feel like there is a difference between, again, and the reason I use Beyonce as an example is because she made a country album, and there were people in country music who were upset because she is in country, but Beyonce is. She's from Houston, so it's different. But I think Glorilla did a song with Kirk of the Franklin, and also who voted? Let me see. BET, because I want to see who else was nominated. Okay. BET Awards 25, Gospel. I want to see who was also nominated in that one. Let me look real fast, okay? China is this the one. I need to know who was nominated. Why can't I see who was China? I can't see who all was nominated, but I feel like award nominees. Put the word nominee. No, why I think it's so dumb that it's not an easier way to see who all was nominated. Because I'm interested. Okay, let me see. I found it. Best Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award. Okay, the nominees were, okay, A God There Is by Common, Pete Rock featuring Jennifer Hudson, Amen by Pastor Mike Jr., Better Days by Friday, Church Doors by Yolanda Adams featuring Sir the Baptiste and Donna Lawrence, Constant by Maverick City, Jordan Sparks, Chandler Moore, and Anthony Gargula. Deserves to Win by Tamala Man, Faith by Rhapsody, but the winner was Rain Down on Me by Glorilla, featuring Kurt Franklin and Maverick City. Girl, I said, now what y'all do that for? What y'all do that for? It's just, it's a thing. Okay, so I agree with Deitrick Haddon saying, hey, y'all was on some bullshit and we synced it and we don't like it. Okay, get out of our face with this bullshit. Don't do it no more. It was some other. I gotta scroll back down. I hated what Free War. While I love the 106 in Park, yeah, he's from the D. That Deitrick Haddon, that man who has had things. He's been okay, but yeah, he said we Jesus around here. I like the 106 in Park thing from from the BT Awards. I could not stand Free's outfit. Free outfit looked like Edward Scissorhands 2025, the girlfriend. Okay, I did not like the wig. I did not like it. I don't know why Tiny and T.I. were dressed weirdly, and their daughter. I don't like it. Okay. They kept on saying that Carisha was dressed like it was a 1970s prom and stuff. I said, They kept on saying as well that she's missing Diddy's money and she dressed like it. And I said, I mean, it's just a regular dress. It wasn't horrible. They said her feet was hanging over the shoe and stuff. But I think y'all have to realize if you have a pointed toe shoe, your feet don't point. So your feet gonna hang over. Okay, but that's on her. Anyway, okay, just saying. Nene looked good. Her face is AI. That's fine. I loved her dress though. Nene came looking good for the BET Awards because she's happy to be out in public. Okay. I say, girl, do that. Our favorite couple. Okay, round here, I said, bitch, first of all, my man. Okay, when I was seeing, because they were front row sitting next to Jamie Foxx and his daughters. I said, girl, you better. I love that they are, this showcasing they out here. They're showcasing, hey, we're a couple, we're dating, I like her, she likes me, we're hand in hand, we're a happy family right now. Okay, it's cute. Then, because it was his birthday, we had seen the kiss her around the world. Okay, where when Teyana surprised Mufasa Aaron Pierre with a birthday celebration. Okay, he gave her a good old slow kiss and whatnot. He then posted a couple of shots with pictures from the event, and he said, "Father God, I thank you for blessing me with another year, another opportunity to evolve, to grow, mature, and refine. All the light is you. You. The missteps are mine. Thank you for covering me and directing my steps. Tay, thank you. You put together a beautiful day. You are one of one. I appreciate you deeply." I said, you gotta put y'all on the front page. Okay, look, I am a firm believer in let them date. Okay, it don't mean that they are married. It means I like you and you like me and we dating and it's my birthday. And I'm gonna say, hey, here we are. Okay, we round here together. We go together. Okay, he look happy. She looks happy. Okay, his friends and family, her friends and family and stuff. Okay, round here, good time have all. I'm saying, it was nice. But again, he's filming because one, I keep telling y'all, he's filming the Green Lantern movie. He was just announced it's another movie or TV show. I think it was no. Let me look, because I'm like that man working. Okay, that man working like no other. I want to because I just saw his name. Oh, he just also doing the cast of Amazon's romantic movie called Love of Your Life. I say, not who we loving on. Okay, who we loving on. So again, that man out here working his ass out. But again, while also working and making moves and you know what I'm saying, and living life. Okay, he said, yeah, we round here. Okay, and also people, having a good time, fellowship and stuff. Yeah, we sitting here together, you know what I'm saying? We together and talking, conversations, okay, and stuff. Her mama was there. Okay, meaning the family is intertwining. Okay, it's intertwining and stuff. That means he know her family, she know his. She was able to call, a core group of his people to celebrate his birthday. Okay, happy birthday, Aaron Pierre. And then you see this is the Green Lantern logo because he's playing the main character in the Green. Because if y'all don't know about Green Lantern, who are you? Okay, who are you? So yeah. Yes, girl. Yes, the family fine too. Okay, the family fine too. So again, this to me is not a indication that they're getting married. It's like no, they just enjoying life, and I think because she has such a crazy time ending that shit with Amon, I think she wants to live out loud a little bit. Because he doesn't post much about his personal life. You know what I'm saying? So he's sharing little bitty pieces. Okay. And so that's cute. And I think at award shows, at events, it makes sense to see them. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the personal moments that's between them, we ain't seeing that. Okay. So yeah, they go together. Real bad. Okay. So that was cute and stuff. Now, let me scroll down a little bit. Hold on, y'all. I told you it's all kind of stuff, and I'm all over the place, but just flow with me. Also, people say AJ wasn't there for BT Awards. Roxy wasn't either. Okay. Roxy said a long whatever. She couldn't make it. I'm not real this shit. Okay, she is working on something. She said, I am currently about to embark on one of the biggest stages of my career and stuff. And she hope we will support. Girl, you at work. Okay. Okay, you at work. AJ said when you're on a plane and your phone blows up because you missed a huge night for the best and livest audience in the world. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it tonight. I'm literally still in the air. I tried my best. Okay. But it did not work out. Much love. And I say, okay, who knows? Let it be. Seeing Bow Wow run in, no, that's not it. I don't care about that. I think I saw Bow Wow run into old girl, but I don't care. I wanted her on Ray J because Ray J has been on some bullshit recently, and I don't know why. Congrats to Coco Gauff for winning the French Open. Congrats, girl. You did it. You won. You the best. You're the best. Monique is back on Potomac. Look. Monique is back on Potomac for season 10. Rachel Zoe was going to be the new housewife on Beverly Hills. Okay. Fine. I'm not surprised that Monique Samuels is coming back to Potomac. She's coming back as a friend of, not a full-time sloop holder, which is whatever. I feel like the Monique we got when she was on Potomac, even the Monique we got on Love and Marriage DC, is a different Monique. I think, yeah, go back, cuss Giselle ass out. I'm actually happy they did not bring Candace back yet. You know, that's fine by me because they were showing them, filming scenes and stuff, and she's right there next to Giselle. It's fine by me. It's fine by me. I feel like enough time has passed to address the unnecessary backlash that Giselle gave to Monique. I think it is great that Monique, Ashley, Wendy, no, I'm sorry, I'm happy that Giselle, Wendy, and Ashley will have to address how things went when Monique left the show and how Giselle and Wendy, most importantly, treated her, and how after she left, Wendy got the wrath of the Blue Eyed Bandits. You know, Giselle is going to have some apologizing to do because the way, just in general. So, again, she's a friend of, so we shall see what happens with that. But I'm not surprised she's back. And I don't think she came back for the money. I think she came back because I think who she showed us she was back then, I don't think she wants to leave that there. I know she said before, I don't want to do, reality TV anymore. I think she said that because of the bad taste that Carlos got her mouth from his show. So I don't think she's a hypocrite. I think she has grown, and we will see what happens. Okay, and maybe for season 11 she'll come back as a full-time housewife. I don't know, but yeah. Ray J, where he at? Ray J, how can I say this without sounding mean? Ray J act like he on crack. You know what I'm saying? When we see him now, Ray J used to have these rants that you could tell was fake, and it was him trying to be funny. It was him trying to, get attention or whatever. It never felt real. And now we have these rants. He always sings really high.
Slept with Sexy Red, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. You can clip that all you want to, nigga. Empty the clip, nigga. Talking about I party with Sexy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexy Red, nigga. Ask her.
When men talk about who they slept with, that's stupid to me. I feel like stop speaking on your dick. And for him to even insinuate, it was like because when someone said I slept with that person, everyone feels as if you're saying you had sex with them. Your penis went into her vagina. Okay, so even to play on someone like that is stupid to me.
That's on the dead homies, nigga. I slept with her, nigga.
Who you mad at? Why you look child? Somebody else is a rehab. He has his eyes are drug filled.
Yeah, my name got mentioned in the DIddy trial. What, you thought it wasn't? Nigga? Of course it did, nigga. What, you thought I wasn't that nigga? You thought I wasn't gonna be in there? My nigga. First off, I told you I wasn't gonna let you down. I told you I wasn't gonna let you down, right? Now look, nigga. At the end of the day, I bet 40 niggas $50,000 that I was gonna be in the trial, nigga. Now what?
Who wants anyway? Wanting to be in the trial is great. Again, he's crazy. Makes no sense to me. But then Sexy Red was like, even to be saying we slept. Wait, no. What he said was on.
I want to apologize to Sexy Red because Sexy Red is one of my favorite artists, and Sexy Red and I was on a plane and we were both flying somewhere. We randomly saw each other. She was sitting by me. She had her space. I had my space. She had her own blanket, her own pillow. I had my own blanket and my own pillow. And we had a long flight. And we both were tired, you know what I'm saying? So we went to sleep. Just like we would sleep with anybody else that was sitting next to us on the plane.
That does not, you can, to say out loud, hey, I slept with someone. Then to come back and say, well, we was both on an airplane and we were tired in our seats. And that's not sleeping with somebody. You tried to make it seem as if you fucked that lady.
I went out of control and I said that I slept with Sexy Red. And that's insensitive and it's not okay. And it's trolling at the highest level. And I want to say, Sexy Red, my bad.
Saying my bad is not, I apologize.
You know, I hope this gets out. I want to apologize to sit there and this gets clipped and this gets shown, because even though if I said it later on the stream, that didn't get clipped. All they heard was what I said, and it was childish. It was uncalled for. And, you know, it wasn't cool. My bad, Sexy.
This how you know men are stupid and they assholes. Okay, so Sexy was like, to even be saying we slept on the plane together. I said, hi, Campbell. Pushing, is you cool, cuz? Okay, cornball ass lying on your meat is weird. Play in your ass, not with me. I don't like it when people do that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and y'all know, Sexy Red not even my favorite person. I still feel like she is. I feel like Sexy Red has not taken herself seriously enough to be an artist, but she still deserves respect. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get attention by lying and saying y'all slept together when that ain't what happened is crazy to me. But Ray J is on that shit. Okay, I don't know why he on that shit. I don't know who gave him that shit at all. Then why is him and Hitmaker even talking?
Little pretty motherfucker. I was like,
Berg stood his ground on Diddy. I tried to get Berg to squash his beef with Diddy. That nigga was like, fuck no, I'm my own nigga. I'm about to get on my own yacht. I'm about to go do my own songs with my own team. I don't give a fuck about Everman.
Story. Hey, yo, look, so like, this why, like, Diddy be doing some real wild shit.
Shout out to Diddy.
I think, I was, he said something wild that I can't even really say on stream.
You got to.
Bro, he was like, come here, you little pretty motherfucker. I was like,
but did you leave?
Well, at the end of the day, bro, like,
no.
Nah, like,
bro, I'm like, we at his crib, we at Star Island. I'm like, huh? He like, yo, I made motherfuckers forget that such and such was this. Imagine when I put my arms around your little fine ass. I said, what?
But did you leave?
Me, you little pretty mother.
Look, saying Diddy called you a pretty MFer, but did you leave the premises? Okay. Did you leave? Did you go? Did you say, get your hands off me? Okay. Did you say, Diddy, you doing too much? Now, Diddy, don't get your hands off me. Now, I don't think so. Now, is it normal for anyone to say, hey, that is a very weird statement to say to anyone? I fully agree. However, did he say, I'm going to leave? Did he say, no? I don't think he did. Okay, so we shall see. Cardi B was on Spaces, right? And she had that snippet of that song that we want. It's called Outside. Okay. Cardi said y'all can't have it.
So let's just talk a little bit about Outside. I don't know if I really want to put that song out, to be honest with you. And it's not because like, oh, I'm doubting myself, I'm this, and that. I'm really grateful for all the love that I think. But it was like, it was never a plan. I don't really think I want to put out a single, to be honest with you. I just want to put out my album all at the same time. So that's just that on that.
I feel like put the goddamn album out. Okay? Put the fucking album out. Now, she was also at the ASCAP Awards talking.
That makes what you have to say not real. Music is a collaboration. It has always been. The biggest hits, the greatest records come from teamwork. They come from sharing experiences, energy, pain, and joy. It's not about ego, it's about impact. And I love my team. And I love that my team have become one of my best friends. And we have become best friends making music. And
now she was just basically saying, look, I've had the one album, I've had some singles or whatever. She won the Voice of the Culture Award. But her just saying, hey, winning comes from having a good team around you, which is true. Cardi dropped the goddamn album. Okay, the song Outside would have been great for the summer. Maybe she don't want that song out because that can cause beef between her and Offset, and maybe she doesn't want her second album to have anything to do with Offset, because the song Child for Show gives fuck Offset. Okay, but she said I'm around here. Okay, I'm winning the award still. My album came out 8 years ago. I'm still trying to do the second. Put out the album. At this, I'm tired. Put out the goddamn album, please, immediately. Okay. Sherry Shepherd was on the Breakfast Club, and she finally said, "Hey, I was talking about Nia Long at the Othello premiere. She is still inviting Nia Long to come on her show to discuss it. She did say she was upset because she's like, I don't like people touching me. Okay, I am nice. I am a comedian, but I'm also from Chicago. Okay, and so because Nia came and like put her hand on me, you know, grabbed me and like spun me around. Don't put your hand. And I'm the same way. Don't touch me. Don't do that. She did clarify that she never said anything negative about Nia. She still don't know who Nia confused her with and stuff. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in don't put your hands on folks, especially if you're trying to check me about something. Don't touch me, because it could have easily been a fight. I like how she said, like, I never said her name. Like, she said her, I didn't say her name. It was a lot of people there that night or whatever. So I discussed it because I'm a comedian and everything in my life is content. So yeah, Nia, girl, what you spinning around for? What happened? Again, I have not. While we have heard that Nia has a bit of a, not mean girl, I won't say a mean girl, but we have had heard she is a certain kind of person, but I've never heard it in like a negative way, as if people don't like her. Just people know, hey, she may give you some attitude. Okay, that may be it. So we shall see. I really hope Nia does go on Sherry's show and clears it up, because again, if you think she said something, what did she say? What happened? What did we do? I don't know. And we haven't heard much else about the situation since then. But I like that she said, look, I had a right to discuss it, but I did not say who. Y'all did. Leave me be, bitch. What else? What else I want to get into first? Before we get to, who on my thumbnail? Y'all think she a mean girl? Is she? Child, she been stopping a mean girl. Look, y'all take about 30 good seconds and whatnot, and like the video. And we're back. Okay. Let me find K Michelle. Oh, where's K Michelle? So one, I need folk to stop playing with K Michelle. Okay, K Michelle will check you for no reason, for all the reasons, for every reason on any given day. Okay, and while being around there, someone tried to play her. Okay, she was right. She was with American Songwriter. You know, girl. K Michelle has always said for years she's a country person, a country artist. She wants country music. She's always said that's her thing because she's from Memphis, Tennessee. It's in her bones. She be yodeling all that stuff. So I don't know why Whitefish did not do her due diligence to find out exactly who K Michelle is.
So talk just for a second about your relationship with country music because I feel like we just kind of got you. You haven't, you didn't grow up here in country music. So kind of tell people, kind of introduce yourself to them and then tell them how you arrived in Nashville.
And this is why being prepared for an interview goes a long way. Okay? Because even if you just Google K Michelle name, like some things will come up. And I feel like reporters do or interviewers do this when they've done no research. When they know a name and that's it. When they feel like no one knows you, so they don't have to do any research on you. They can say, hey, no one knows you. You tell us about you. You fucked up.
What brought you here?
Yes, I did grow up in country music. You do this all the time. I did grow up in country music.
Yeah, you do this all the time. Okay, I grew up here, bitch.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I got a scholarship for yodeling. That's how I paid for college. My start to you, to be seen to you, has been when the Judds people themselves reached out to me to go and pay Naomi Judd tribute. That was the first tape I ever got, and that was Love Can Build a Bridge. And it's all
meaning you didn't do your research on me.
Always been a thing for me. I was told I could not sing country music because I was black, but it was something I had always been doing and will continue to do. I'm born and raised in Tennessee. I didn't fly here. I grew here.
Okay, I didn't move around here. I was born and raised here. Okay, stop playing with me, lady.
Grew here.
Yeah, I grew here in Tennessee, and I am so happy to be able to sing the songs of who I am and what it is I want to. So I'm happy that people like you are just discovering me, though.
I'm happy that people like you are just discovering me, but baby, I'm around here.
And I'm happy to be here for that. So happy that you have.
We're not just discovering you. We just haven't heard you on contemporary country radio yet, right?
Well, you don't hear a lot of women on contemporary radio, period, right now.
That's
okay?
Right.
And you really don't hear a black one.
But you're
you
about
will.
to, right?
You're about to. Yes, you will.
So tell us about the music that you're working on.
The music is absolutely amazing. I was told by my label head that I have the most country album in Nashville, period, right now.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I feel like to not do a simple Google check. Even her saying, well, we haven't heard you on the radio. It's just like you don't hear many women at all, let alone a black one. So to make it seem as if because you haven't heard me on the radio when there are many, many, many country artists you don't hear on the radio, it don't mean they don't do country music. And again, even though K Michelle will always do her R&B stuff, she always had a country twang to her music. And she's always said she's a country music girl. Okay, so don't make it seem as if, oh, you're new, you're not from here, bitch. I am. I'm more than you. Little heifer. Okay, don't come for me, but don't come for me unless I send for you. I like how she politely checked her, didn't cuss her ass out, not at the all. Okay, let it be what it is, and said, no, ma'am, no, sir, no, thank you. Okay, Tisha Campbell. Now, we went over her outfit at the BET Awards and stuff. Where's the one? Because she did an interview. Where is it at? And I don't know. First of all, when I saw her on the red carpet, I thought she looked great. My mouth just cut off. Oh, there you go. She, where is it? Child, she was talking to the people, and she told the people that she had a full-fledged body, mommy makeover. I can't find the video that I had from earlier where she said it. Anyway, she told them people, look, I have got divorced. It's finally final. It was a 8-year battle with my ex-husband who ain't shit. And so I had a mommy makeover. Okay. I got stuff lifted, sucked, and tucked. Okay. And I said, you better not. The crazy part is when I saw her on the red carpet, I didn't even say, ooh, she looked good. What did she do? I did not notice that she had work done. Cause I'm like, to me, that's how she always looked. And I just didn't pay any attention. But when she also said that after she had the work done, Taj, I think said maybe Taj and Lily from SWV are gonna have a mommy makeover. So I figured, not you snitching on people. Not you snitching on people. But she said, look, I had a long life. I had birthed some babies. My body was different or whatever. So I got some stuff nipped and tucked and sucked. And this is me now. Now, to me, Tisha's always looked good, period. But she said she feels better now, okay? That she do it, okay? Now, because her kids are like teenagers. So again, she's probably been waiting to have it done for a minute or whatever. That's cute, okay? So kudos to Tisha for saying, I got it nipped and tucked. Because sometimes nipping and tucking is what you want to do, okay? Tommie was a lot of people at the BET Awards I didn't see. Tommie was there too. No, Tommie from Love and Hip Hop, and I think she's also on Zeus now. And she won't tie up there to get look. Tommie, no. Tommie was on Snapchat showing how she talked to and ran into Tyler Perry. And so then guess what, y'all? It finally happened the joy I felt, man. I asked him to just give me a chance and watch what happened when he does. I am going to say this. It's going to sound like I'm hating. Okay? It's going to sound like I'm being mean. I'm not. Tommie has shown us time and time again she not ready. Tommie has shown us she's not ready to be in the upper echelon. Okay, she not ready to be with the actual actresses, people who do these things for a living. Tommie is still a work in progress. She don't need. No, no, ma'am, no. Every time she had a chance to not flip the out, she flips the fuck out. Okay, she every time, no matter what it is, she be cussing the fuck. Tommie is a liability. Okay, she's a full-fledged liability. Tyler Perry has connections to every streaming service. He has his own production company. He makes his own movies. Tommie not ready for that. If she was 2 years ago, she would have been on her, I'm a good girl. I'm gonna be nice. Because it's not about letting folk play with you, but how she reacts to stuff is not good. Now, I'm still wondering why she back. Why is she back there with Tyler and Oprah? Is that Oprah? Or am I tripping? Child, who's now they was watching what was that singing? Not Rhapsody. Or was it Rhapsody? I don't know. She was around there watching somebody, child. And I'm like, no. She's not ready at all. She can't stay on track long enough to be able to work how he works. She's not stable enough to not be fussing and fighting with the rest of the cast. She not there. to me, you don't ask someone, hey, just please give me a chance when you haven't stopped acting up yet. Now, again, had she stopped acting up 2 years ago, I would say sure. She ain't got no trouble. She been chilling, you know what I'm saying? But she be consistently into the bullshit. Okay? So Tyler Perry, no. No. Don't do it. She gonna fight somebody. She gonna beat somebody up, child, and it's gonna be a mess. Bow Wow was caught by TMZ. You know, I can't play the video because they be fussing. And they were asking him about why Sierra did not perform like you. Now, I was also upset that Sierra did not do like you on the BT stage because we have never seen them do the song together. He kind of blamed BT. Well, you know, BT, you know, book all the guests, they book all the talent. You know what I'm saying? I was there day of, I was whatever. I was in my dressing room. I don't know. Bow Wow, I feel like either someone asked her and she said no, or no one asked her. But I don't think it's anything to do with, well, I didn't know she was going to be there. I ain't know. That part don't matter because you had to practice. There was practice and rehearsal for the BT Awards. So if y'all wanted Sierra to do the Like You verse, y'all would have either had to ask her so that way she was, because if she was coming, it wouldn't matter. So say either she was asked and said no, or y'all didn't care to ask her and she just didn't do it. But I don't think it's BT's fault. So don't try to make it seem as if BT book people, it's your song. Why would you not say you brought who booked JD? You got JD around there. Anyway, but Bow Wow, go sit down. I still wish they would do this together. Who else on my thumbnail? I want to be sure. I guess congratulations. Serena and Venus are going to host a new interview style podcast on X. While I'm still on Twitter, I refuse to call it X. People who launch podcasts, anyone launching anything on Twitter, it's a no-go for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not going to Twitter for a podcast. I'm not going to Twitter or X for a podcast. It's just not in me. Okay. Now I'm excited for them to do a podcast. I just don't think it needs to be on Twitter. Okay. So we shall see. But congrats to them on their new podcast in general. And you know, we'll see how it goes. If someone sends it to me, I'll listen. I don't know. Jordin Sparks was on the red carpet, right? And they was asking her about the Beyonce concert.
The Cowboy Carter tour. Those tickets are expensive, okay? I love her, but I'm like, they're expensive. I got school to pay for. I'm like, I can't. But I have seen her clips. I've been watching all the clips online, and she's just incredible. And her bringing her daughters out, like
I was like, Jordin. I do get that Beyonce tickets are not cheap. However, if you want a regular seat, you can get a ticket for a couple $100. Okay. And this is my thing. I feel like Jordin probably was looking for VIP security, not around anybody else tickets. Now, those are expensive. But I do feel like if you put a hat on, some glasses, okay, get you them tickets that cost like $200 and be able to nosebleeds if you wanted to go. But I do feel like the upfront, up close, personal, VIP, you know, not around any stragglers, those are expensive. I do. And that is, for most, it is too expensive to get that type of closeness to Beyonce. Okay. But I'm like, girl, I get it. I'm like, just get your girl. Look, the day of a show, get you the cheapest tickets. Okay, and go sit up in the nosebleeds. Okay. But Beyonce, they say she giving away some tickets, child. They say she's reportedly distributing tickets to low-income families through local food banks to help more people experience the Cowboy Carter tour in North London. Ticket prices initially shocked the fans who was like, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. So if Beyonce is really giving away tickets to people who can't afford them, that's great. Yeah, a lot of folk was saying if you wait same day, you can get like some $200 tickets. Now, do not get me wrong. Every concert of hers that I've seen has been fully booked. Like it's not as if the day of there are a whole bunch of seats left. It's not as if she's not selling out the arena. Like the seats be full. Okay, the seats be full. Okay. So, if you just want to go and be in the building, you can. But yeah, you're gonna be up in the rafters. All the way up. Okay. So it is depending on what you want to do. Okay. But child, I just watch it on TikTok. Now I am upset because when she was in, I think when she was in Jersey, and now that she's been in London, I have not had the time to watch the TikTok live because I love watching the show every time. So I'm hoping before she leaves London, I can catch the show on TikTok. It's a great show. Okay. So kudos to Beyonce. Child Simon Guobadia. Now Simon had been detained by ICE forever. Okay. But he has now been set free. Okay. And he has been deported to Nigeria. Now I feel like, girl, he posted this picture right here. I said, child, he not bald no more, girl. I said, first of all, he better not come back. Once you hold me in a detention center, I don't want to play with y'all no more. I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to do it. Okay. I am gone. I am back in my country. Leave me alone. I don't want to do it. Leave me be, bitch. Okay. Get out of my face. Okay. Get out of here. No. But again, he had been locked. He been locked up since when? I feel like since February. So he did some months. He was months in prison. But he has now been deported back to Nigeria. And I might go around there. Go. Be there. Be going. I know him and Portia, have to still do the divorce. Okay. Do it via Zoom. Okay. You don't need to be around here at all. I feel like both Simon and Portia are getting a bit of karma. I feel like Simon getting locked up right as the Housewives season started. And I know he hated not being able to tweet and comment about the show. I feel like Portia's karma was her coming back on the show and her not hitting. You know what I'm saying? Her coming back and being a flop. I think both of them are getting a bit of karma for their bullshit. Okay? But I am happy that he did not get out and start tweeting and talking and shit. Okay, that made me happy. Go sit down somewhere and just be over there. Okay, go get your new wife, birth more babies around here, get out of our face. Okay, and once they show you they don't want, just stay on. One, they say you scamming, but I'm sure he gonna do an interview with somebody. Say I was over there, I didn't have no fufu. Okay, I was upset. I didn't have any phone. Okay, so we will see when he talks and what he says. But it may have been a horrible experience because no one wants to be detained for 4 or 5 months, and stuff. And if you're gonna go scam over there. Get out of our face. So yeah, where's Ralph and Drew? Come to the front of the line. Ralph trying to expose Drew is weird to me. For the past couple of days, he's been posting stuff alleging Drew is really having a sexual relationship with that dude Black, and stuff. Now he posted this like earlier today, posting pictures of Drew and Ty. Now, Drew and Ty, to me, this isn't anything incriminating. This isn't. Okay. Him saying, you know, spoiler alert, Campbell was fabricated so Drew could keep her peach. I'm like, Tampa came on before she was a peach holder. That was her first season. Okay. I played the bad guy so she would have a storyline and make a comeback as an actress. It worked. But it was unexpected that she would cheat on me and lie. I feel like Ralph trying to make it seem as if Drew used him for clout and attention. And what? Who said that? He also posted these texts alleging Drew was sleeping with somebody else, and they be talking about it. He said, "Drew, you're being extremely disrespectful. The only reason I'm in the basement is because you lied and said I'm abusing my son. Now you're lying about me bringing a woman in the house. This is what the truth looks like. I can keep going, looking desperate, shaking my head." Now, this is allegedly a conversation between him and Drew. Now, to me, this has no context. It says he said JK. I was about to say, but he told me he got sex about 3 times since he's seen me. Damn, are you asking? He's asked me how long it's been since he's seen me and I had sex. I said 12 days. He looked at me sideways and then I asked him the same. He laughed. He said about 3 times since I seen you. Damn, that's no fun. Well, how much can you take? You can count and you can control that. He said he started talking back to his girls. He had to cut off while dealing with me. And I don't know. So one, I'm like, who's she talking to? Because this is a weird conversation if it was between him and her, between Drew and that man. I mean, between Drew and Ralph. So I don't know why he's trying to expose her. Because to me, if we are getting a divorce and we are over, whatever I'm doing now don't matter. Drew is dealing with Black sexually and trying to get back with me. Most of the things you saw on TV was fabricated. I played the bad right for Drew to keep repeating. Now he's taking it too far. Tampa didn't happen the way y'all thought. The fact that he still goes back to Tampa, the fact that he makes it seem as if the only issue Drew brought up was cheating, he's insane. Now again, he has these screenshots of someone saying, "Consider yourself cuff, baby." Okay, Mr. Black, landing the 10-15, but probably do have an early day. I'll know when I land though. Dang, do I need to arrange anything? Danny has your rental car. Again, it's her conversation, I guess, allegedly with Black. But she told us already, you know, they be flirting. Because she divorcing. I vowed to stop lying and speaking negatively about my career. I'm sorry, my characters, integrity, and or discrediting my name. This bad guy storyline was successfully used every season, and now it's time to say goodbye. And I feel like if you want to be done with being the bad guy, stop being the bad guy. Even him saying, "I have no malice towards any man or woman," was thrown at them. I heard and saw that the extortion plan is a cold world. I don't believe anything Ralph says. He can post a picture of Drew eating Ty's cooch. I would still say I think that's fake. I don't think it's real. Okay, because he had also I thought I saved it. He had also posted. I don't know where it went, because he had posted some alleged screenshots between Ty and Drew. Is this it? Here you go. Hold on. So like I know I had. They must have deleted it and put it back up. So even here, it's crazy how I'm called a serial cheater with no receipts. When the affair that ended our marriage did not like explicit details, haven't been out there for years. Keep crying for the cameras and telling your fake truth, but don't confuse acting with innocence. He then, first of all, I'm like, how is he even getting text between Ty and Drew? Mimi, that's you. So we don't know when this is from. Okay. That's me, baby. Oh, thank you. I love you and I miss you so much. I can't wait to have you plus 3. And I guess that's him trying to say, oh, he was saying, I'm gonna have you plus the 3 kids. Oh my God, at first I was like, wait, plus 3, but oh, I get it. And baby, I love you so much. I can't wait either. Are you ready? Again, Drew told us already, yes, me and Ty had tons of conversation. There was flirting. Okay, at this point in time, me and Ralph were on the outs, and Ty gave me attention. But this shows the flirty conversation between them. Her child, look, unless you have a picture of Ty eating Drew's cooch, leave us out the group chat. You know what I'm saying? Ty's in her picture of her cutting her hair. To me, it's not, this is what Drew said it was. A flirty friendship with Ty's flirtatious ass. But Ralph trying to expose is crazy. So I just need Drew and Ralph to stop. I need Ralph to stop. I don't care. I don't care. I think all I have left to do is I told it no more than 2 hours. We did K Michelle, we did Drew, we did Teyana, we did Ananda. Okay, so Diddy and them. I'm just gonna do Diddy and them because I'm very tired. The Diddy trial, I have not been following it closely. I watched the tweets that's on the blog because they're talking to Jane Doe. Not again. The details of hold on. She needs to file again to get them get him out of that house. Get him out of the house. I believe he was cheating for years. Right. Drew may have cheated and lied about it, but I don't care. Drew probably did go all the way around. Look, Drew could have the mailman, the milkman, the delivery man. I feel like Ralph deserved it because he's an asshole. Well, for Diddy, because I want to end with Diddy. The Jane Doe. I said before, Jane Doe gave so many identifying details about her. A lot of folks feel like they know exactly who she is. Okay. I feel like with Mia, who was a previous witness, they did not give enough details for us to know who she was. I'm surprised they didn't try to hide Jane Doe's alleged identity. Okay, it's weird for me. Diddy made me sleep with 3 men in 3 days before vacation and stuff. All of her testimony to me comes off like me and Diddy had a full-fledged relationship. That's clear. However, he treated me like a sex worker. He made me feel like it was just me and him. He would make me feel like if I was coming over, it'd be just me and him, and I would get that it was me, him, and then a sex worker. The same thing that he went through, that he put Kathy through, is what he put Jane Doe through. I think the only difference is it seems as if Cassie got more abuse, like physical abuse, than Jane Doe did, but it's kind of identical. She messed around with him for about 3 years. He was paying her rent. The fact that she was like, okay, pay my rent. I need some money. Because if you want me around and I can't work and do the thing, like I need the monies. And he was paying her like I think 10 grand per month. They had a love contract. We would pay her this amount of money for 2 years. When she brought up how to this day, to today, he still pays my rent. He's paying for my lawyers. Like there's still time left on what. To me, what that meant was, I would have every reason to not be here and testify because he's currently paying my life. He's still doing this today. That's the reason why I believe her, because she has more of a reason to lie for him because he paying for shit now. He's paying her rents, paying lawyer fees, and even when one of the Johns contacted her and said, "Hey, Diddy accidentally recorded a session on my phone, and I think they wanted like maybe 10 grand for the footage or whatever." She called Diddy. When she said Diddy role played as Michael Jordan while she was Kobe and an escort played shit, I said, what kind of shit is that? During this ongoing sex trafficking trial on June 10th of yesterday, Doe alleged that Diddy would role play as Michael Jordan while she acted as Kobe Bryant, and a male escort named Paul played Shaquille O'Neal. I said, now what? How did that happen? It's so weird. It was just so weird. Child, they called each other crack pipes because they was addicted. It's so. I think the reason I don't need to fully listen and read along to Jane's text is because I feel like we know what it is. We know, even the fact that Jane Doe brings up that while messing with her, he was also messing with Young Miami. And how, see how he treats me and I'm in these hotel rooms, having to fuck for $1. But he's out here with Young Miami on trips. And like it's a loving thing, okay? And I don't think she was jealous of Young Miami. I think she was jealous that I'm not having the funness that she's having, and I'm upset. You're supposed to love me, okay? Even her saying how he threatened to send a sex tape to her child's father, who again they alleging who it is, okay? It's the same thing, the same stuff that Cassie, went through, is what Jane Doe went through. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost repetitive. She brought up how they fought in 2024 because she called him a pedophile, okay? Because he was allegedly dating someone who was like 19, maybe 20, okay? And they like got a little fight. At one point, she was like, I ran away, locked myself in one room. He kicked down that door, okay? I then ran into the bathroom. He kicked down that door. I then ran into my closet to change clothes. He kicked down that door. I said, he kicking out all the doors. Look, again, it's crazy that it just all sounds familiar. That, he did beat me up a little bit too. He choked me out one time. And then after beating me up and choking me out, I had to have a freak off. So I feel like, this is I think like day 20 at this point in time of the trial. Diddy has, again, he's paying my lawyer bills now. He's still financially paying my shit. So I don't really need to hear more. And even her bringing up how reading Cassie's lawsuit, she felt like, oh shit, that's what I'm going through. You know, how when the video of him beating up Kathy came out, she was with him and stuff. So again, I feel like when Cassie left, he got a new Cassie. The fussing, the arguments, the back and forth voicemails, the crazy shit. And I feel like we don't even need to hear more. Again, the people asked for mistrial. The judge said, nope. Okay, nope. Not today. Okay, no mistrial. So I just feel like, you know, Diddy child, I need it to be over. I don't need any more evidence. And the crazy part is the defense has not even called, this is all the prosecution's case right now. I'm like, who will the defense call to save Diddy's life? Will his assistant KK, will she come up? Because KK is involved in everything. Everything. And every day they're on the stand talking to each witness. It just comes off like Diddy did it. And that's it. So I'm like, I don't want to or need to follow along like so closely because Diddy did it. He did. You know what I'm saying? Period. Now I don't know. Now I don't think they're going to get like a life sentence for Diddy, but I do feel like he's gonna do some time. Okay, you know, I told y'all 2 hours messy, and I'm going to bed. Okay, please make sure to like the video. Okay, go watch the other content up. Again, I did other videos, so go watch them and stuff. Again, even if I'm not live, I still am premiering. I'm trying to premiere more content daily. Okay, so make sure to go watch that stuff. Tomorrow morning, this review will be up. You know, the Black Ball Gun Cancel Culture Hypocrisy. A quick conversation about Nelly, Chrisette Michelle, and Snoop Dogg and how that played out, in my opinion. So that will be I forgot to post it today. I recorded this morning. I just forgot. So that will premiere tomorrow morning at around 11. But yeah, like the video, share the video. Okay, subscribe. And all that good stuff. Okay, I gotta go. I am tired. But y'all know I love y'all. Okay. And more than likely, I will come live tomorrow because I have not been live except today. It's like a week. Okay. But that's it. I gotta go. Bye.